Many entrepreneurs come to the den with clever inventions, then fail to convince the dragons they solve any real problem. So how will James Halliburton from Cheshire fare under the scrutiny of our multimillionaires? He wants an investment of £200,000.
Hi, my name is James Halliburton. I'm the owner-director of Seatriever International, the exclusive producers of the product family Waterbuoy. I'm here today for ask for £200,000 for 10% equity in my company. Now I'm sure at some point you've all been on boats and you may even be lucky enough to own your own boat. But I'm also sure you felt the fear of losing something overboard, whether it be a set of car keys or a vital piece of equipment in the middle of an ocean. Waterbuoy is a completely unique miniature flotation device. I'd just now like to give you a demonstration of our product. Waterbuoy will activate in less than 10 seconds. And this will lift 1 kilogram. I have got a kilogram weight if you wish me to prove it.
Absolutely.
Now I have to drop this in slowly so I don't smash the tank. No. No, don't worry. There you go.
Is that the end of your pitch?
That is the end of my pitch, yes.
It's a slick presentation from 27-year-old James Halliburton, who's asking for £200,000 of the Dragon's own money to back his Waterbuoy miniature flotation device. He's offering them a 10% stake in his young company in return.
James, hello, I'm Theo.
Hi, Theo.
You've just stumbled on a person who's just taken delivery of his brand new yacht.
All right.
And it's sitting named Porto Banús, and all of a sudden I'm into anything boating. I'm going to ask you some very basic questions.
Okay.
I assume this has got some form of gas inside.
This, to give you an idea of basically how it works, there is a gas tank in there, there's a trigger mechanism there, and there's a light containing a balloon in there. We've not only patented this as a product, we've patented this as the technology inside itself, allowing us to expand the product range, creating a product family.
Right, now give me your 1, 2, 3 year projections.
Year 1, we estimate to make just over 1.7 million.
Year 2?
Just over 2.4.
Year 3?
Just over 3.7, I think it is.
3.7.
The Dragons seem impressed by James's confident financial forecasts, but Peter Jones still needs some convincing on the product's unique selling point.
Hi James, I'm Peter.
Hi.
I'm more concerned that you'd use a cork or you'd use other products rather than that.
Well, for just your keys, the odd keys and things like that, if you're using a cork ball, these are cumbersome items that you can't fit in your pocket. So you wouldn't put a cork ball on, say, your keys. Also, this technology is so expandable we can ask it to lift as little or as much as we want. So we can make this not only rescue your keys to your boat, but also lift your own boat. And judging by...
Are you saying, sorry, are you saying that you could develop this further to incorporate
Oh, completely, yeah.
If somebody falls overboard, you can hold them up?
Yes, completely. This is, I mean, the automatic life jacket flotation industry has only got one trigger out there at the moment. This is a completely rivaling trigger to it.
The entrepreneur is adamant that his product will stand up to the most rigorous of testing. But will it pass the Theopophetus test?
How robust
That
is this?
That balloon is not a normal balloon, it's actually a strengthened balloon. So it means that if you got it with a, you know, like a boating hook,
Yeah.
it wouldn't pop.
Could I pop it with my hand?
You'd have to have a pretty...
Is it worth trying?
Theo, you can do better than that.
Oh, I'll tell you what, I can't.
Yes, you can. There you go.
But you see, that's quite a lot of force you have to put on that to actually break that.
James is refusing to waver under scrutiny. Now James Caan wants to grill him on the deal he's offering the Dragons. £200,000 of their own cash in return for 10% of a fledgling business.
For a business that has got no confirmed orders, that hasn't sold anything, you're valuing the business at £2 million.
I am indeed, yes.
Does that not sound a bit ambitious?
I value the business on two sides. One, the potential sales projections we've got. If our sales projections, which I view to be conservative, at 440,000, we look to get 4 million profit by the end of year 4.
Which is a completely hypothetical
It is
and theoretical number.
It is a completely hypothetical order, you are correct. But I view it's a conservative order on this. But this, obviously, as an investor, is your call.
2 Dragons have walked away from the deal. But the 3 remaining investors suddenly seem reluctant to say where they are. An unusual silence descends on the den.
Okay. I'll tell you where I am. I will make you an offer for the full £200,000. But I'm not happy with the valuation that you're putting on the business.
Yep.
I'll be looking for no less than 25% of the company.
Theo Paphitis has offered James all the £200,000 he's after, but for a quarter of his company. Peter Jones and James Caan have yet to declare their position.
What are you projecting in year 1?
The net profit for year 1 was 1.7.
In year 1?
Yeah.
You're looking for 10%. I think I too will make an offer for the full amount. I will do that for 22.5%.
In a bid to clinch the deal for himself, James Caan has undercut Theo Paphitis by 2.5%. Peter Jones has reached his decision too.
I think there's a bit of a benefit if I roll the dice as well.
Okay.
I'm going to offer the same percentage ratio as Theo, and I'm going to offer to put up half the money, because potentially you could have 2 dragons for the price of 1.
That just give an interesting prospect.
If Theo would be interested.
If it makes it happen, then it would be a pleasure.
Okay.
With 3 Dragons all vying for a stake in Waterbuoy, James suddenly finds himself in a strong position. But can he negotiate the rival Dragons down on their equity demands?
Would you two come to a percentage of 22%?
I actually don't think and feel that, personally, I need to match James's offer. He needs to try and struggle to get investment. He's got no track record. I think it's the risk you've got to take.
I came in at 25% because I felt that was a fair valuation and made it worth my while. But if you want me, then I will struggle to come down below that figure, to be honest with you, James.
A tough-talking Theo Paphitis and Peter Jones won't discount their offer to the 22.5% on the table from the solitary James Caan. It's decision time for the young entrepreneur.
I feel the best percentage investment is from yourself, James. I feel the experience of the 2 Dragons at this point of where I am in the business may be a better option for me to run to. So if I get this right, the deal is on the table at the moment, which is 25% for both Dragons. I'd like to accept that deal.
We got a deal, mate.
James has done it. He's secured the £200,000 investment he needs, along with the experience and business acumen of Peter Jones and Theo Paphitis.